Currently, Birmingham City University are linked with Kidderminster Harriers, who are looking for sports therapists to work towards a PhD. And can you explain a bit more about this opportunity and sort of what's involved and why it's particularly suited to sports therapists?
Yeah, of course. I mean, our link with Kidderminster Harriers has really started in the last past year. We've got our first cohort of undergraduate sports therapists, and we've got 7 of them actually going down at the football club at the minute. I've been side first aid for the kind of youth team and also some of the first team. So what we've done as a university really is we've gone out to professional and obviously non-professional sports clubs and offered them the opportunity to one in a kind of a joint partnership. One to give them a practitioner, and also for that individual to study for a PhD. So for the one at Kidderminster Harriers, we're looking for a sports therapist really to go into the club and to work with the academy team as a sports therapist, and in return they will also be doing a full-time PhD with us at Birmingham City University. So it's in collaboration, and I think these sort of collaborations are really, really important because so many of our therapists are working in sport and they don't really have the time sometimes to be conducting full-time PhDs, but they are conducting research. I think, and also I think it's really important that we actually create more of these links because many people are kind of trying to conduct research in sport. It is tough. Yes, we should be collecting research data, epidemiology data. We all collect injury data, but if we're looking to formally do research, we need to have a link with the university for ethics kind of approval. So what this one actually specifically is looking at, we're actually looking at monitoring training load. So as you'll be familiar with this, in the last 4, 5, maybe 6, 7 years, training load and kind of monitoring of injuries and loading has kind of boomed in sports science, particularly with the work from kind of Tim Gabbett, who himself has got 2 PhDs from out in Australia from when he was working in professional sport, and he was collecting this data, and he actually done a PhD by publication. So what we're looking to do here really is for the therapist to be working in a sports setting, collecting injury data and starting to look at loading within a non-league setup. There is loading data in professional sport. There is loading data in kind of full-time football. What there isn't is any data at all really in the non-league setup. But we've got a club here in Kidderminster Harriers who were professional. They still do train like a professional outfit. They're training full time, and we're looking to try and see actually with some research, can we potentially help them get back into the football league? But also it gives a fantastic opportunity for a graduate sports therapist who's maybe has enjoyed research in their 3rd year, has maybe thought about doing a master's, thought about potentially doing a PhD, but also wants to still remain clinically active and doesn't want to give up their clinical skills. So this is an opportunity for someone to open a few doors, to spend time with a football club, to get a research degree from it as well, and hopefully we'll give them 2 options, whether it go down into lecturing or could still remain in potentially full-time sport upon finishing.